Sagittarius, your initiation has almost been completed. And you are being told that you're going to pass. There's just a few little things that you have to figure out still, but you are about to go from, you know, first of all, you've never been a shallow person. You've always been somebody with great depth. You've always been somebody who says what they mean and says it in a way that is it's efficient. It's it's brief, but it's gentle. It comes from the heart, right? So you've always been this deep person, but you still had to live amongst these people. There's nothing wrong with these people, but these people on a vibration that where they were kind of chit chat, small talk. They didn't say anything of significance, right? And you felt like you were not able to connect to anybody on a deeper level because you just were surrounded by people who were stuck on this shallow level while you were here and they were here. So your energy was brought down. Don't swipe away. This is a solution. This is not an accusation. So your energy was brought down like in between. Even though you yourself were fine, it was just the other people who brought down your vibration. And that's normal. That's totally normal. We always go up and down in vibration all the time. Nobody stays the same. I mean, even a Buddhist monk has his moments, right? So this is nothing to be ashamed of. Also, we have the Melanosis card, darkening. And we have the Hanged Muse, or the Hanged Man in the regular tarot. The wire that she's hanging on is really sticking out to me. Is like hanging by a wire. So some things, some things are just really on the verge of explosion or on the verge of falling away. I think falling away more, and I think it's definitely in a positive sense. However, you get a feeling like this is scary. This is maybe it's not good for you. Maybe it makes you feel a little unsafe because it's unfamiliar territory for you. You're walking into a desert when you've always known the countryside. You have no idea about this world because you've never lived there. But you do though. You do know about this world because you've been there already in your past lives. Okay, so drop into your heart space now because I keep seeing myself doing this. Drop into your heart space because I feel like you're over analyzing this, right? And that's part of kind of what the hangman is doing. He's in a negative sense, the hangman is like changing perspectives and seeing it, but he's analyzing it. He's not seeing it from the heart. In a very positive sense, he's changing his perspectives and becoming enlightened, which is what the darkening card is about, melanosis. So let's read from the book, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Take a breath, a light breath from the nose. So in alchemy, darkness is an achievement. It indicates the material has been through a significant occurrence, sometimes called an initiatory experience that has brought it into a state of readiness for the work. The darkness prepares us. We've moved beyond the small talk and chit-chat of the upper world and descended into the psychic layers of the soul. We admit who we are fully and bravely, thus open ourselves to the process of transformation. When this card appears, it's not necessary to delve into what brought you here, the initiation, likely by fire, that has caused the embers to char. Rather, it's the time to heal, and darkness is the remedy. Closing your eyes is a voluntary expression of darkening. By practicing it daily, meditation, we drop into the depths and surrender. As the alchemist's eye adjusts, transformation begins. So I'm getting a message here that I heard in a meditation class one day. And this guy is brilliant. His name is Yair Sagi. And it enhanced my psychic abilities like in just 1 second flat. He had us, first of all, just be aware of the different layers of ourselves, of our body, of our skin, of our aura. And then he started saying, be aware of everything that you see. And even though your eyes are closed, everything that you see, whether it be with your physical eyes or not, it'll be around that area. And then he did the same with what you hear. So it could be what you actually hear, but more about what you hear on the inside, and also your thoughts, and then your vibration, and then there's just nothing, and it's the most beautiful thing ever that you've experienced. But the thing about the senses was that as soon as he did that, I think he's also an energy worker, so he was really opening us up to this. But as soon as he did that, I saw my old doctor's office, and like just talking to the lady, and then he said something about like medical issues, and I don't really remember what, because it was by that point I was channeling, so I don't really remember what he was saying about medical issues, but it was just completely like confirmation, like you need to do this if you want to get clairvoyant senses. So you are on the verge, okay, of really gaining extremely powerful psychic senses, and that's what this darkening is. It's scary because you are, in part, your soul is looking downward at the dark worlds, and it doesn't mean that you're going to be there, which we can be there, and it's not a bad thing, but you don't have to be there. You can just see it, and by seeing this, you can get a lot of information that would otherwise be hidden, which is why it's called the dark. The dark doesn't mean necessarily evil. It can, but generally dark is more like the feminine, because the dark is the night. Nighttime is feminine time. The moon is like the night is feminine. So that sort of thing. The things that are hidden are the dark, and that's what psychic senses allow you to see. So you're just taking a 180, and your belief and in your ability is going to be upgraded. I don't even think upgraded is the right word. It's like, you know that you can get some messages right now. But after you start meditating and feeling the infinite expansiveness of consciousness, once you get that feeling, and once you kind of like observe through the heart all of your senses on the inside, it's going to be a different story. You are going to be so powerful. You already are powerful, but you are going to tap in to that power. I'm like having a little bit of breathing problem because I'm so excited about this. I have never felt this energy before. I mean, there's been some powerful energies just in these past few readings, but this one it's really beyond. I do feel like this bird he's looking at, it was, when I pulled it, it was like this. He's looking at the hangman like, this is my ball, you may not take it. And the hangman's like, just like, baby, I don't want it. But this is two parts of you. So make sure that you are, I don't know what this means, but sharing with yourself. So just absorb that. Don't overthink it. I know you're probably like, what the does that mean? Don't overthink it. Just allow it to be absorbed. Next time you meditate, just say it out loud, and then forget about it and meditate, and it will be aligned in the right way for you. Whatever it means, you might not ever consciously know what it means, but it will cause whatever needs to be aligned for now, right? And for the future. There are two, I think that's fire that's represented here. So there's a lot of fire here. So you are asked to take action on whatever you feel motivated to take action on right now. That is very important, especially with these three other triangles here. I know they're mountains, but to me they seem to be aligned with the triangles. And the wire. The hangman is on this wire because he does not have to cross the mountains. He can just fly over them. She can fly over them. And she is gonna do just that. I think she's like, what are those? Zip wires. Yeah, it's like she's on a zip wire, but ooh, that would hurt your legs. But, you know, she's magic. She can handle it. She doesn't have any pain, I guess. So also the yellow. So your solar plexus chakra right now is very important. Your confidence, your bravery, your breathing. So buteyko breathing will really help your solar plexus. I am a whole walking, talking example of that. You're about to go through the door, baby. You're about to go through the door. And after you go through it, you're never going to be able to come back. But that is okay, because this isn't the energy layer you're in right now is not the energy layer that you're that you're destined to be in. And you'll never want to come back. Never. Don't forget to check my description to see how to get a personal reading, and to like and subscribe to the channel, or my Instagram, whatever you're watching this on. It would really help me a lot. Leave a comment and tell me how you like this reading. And if you want to leave criticism, that is okay too. I might delete it, but maybe not. I'll always look at the things you say and try not to take it personally. But I will try to take it to heart and to integrate anything that is a good idea for me, any helpful criticism. So let me know. Have a great day. Bye.